Please welcome comedian Mr. Frank Caliendo to the studio.
All right, it is me. Yes, I am here.
Boy, did you come alive.
That was awkward, right? Oh, you like the laid back Frank turn the microphone on? Dear sweet heaven, what happened? He's going Farley on me. I think I just hit my face on the microphone. I can't see straight. My eyes are bleeding profusely. Okie dokie. Are you ready, Elliot? Let's have some fun, huh?
That's so quiet while the commercial's on, just kind of hanging out.
Then Daddy goes crazy, you know what I mean?
So I'm trying to understand. You're playing now. We'll get the play out of the way. Improv starting Thursday night.
Yeah, DC Improv, Thursday, 8:30, Friday, 8 and 10:30, and Saturday, 8 and 10:30, and then Sunday, 8 o'clock.
Right, and then...
How about that, huh?
Not bad.
How many comedians know the show times?
Boy, not many.
No,
not
certainly
many.
Not dealing with John X.
Pablo Francisco knows none of the show times.
Do you know him?
Yes,
Yeah.
He's great.
You ever deal with him? Bingo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's great. Phenomenal.
The good stories about him? Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I'm kind of like that, where I tend to, get schizophrenic and start running around like, going crazy. So,
Is yours induced by something that you find kind of in a bag outside of Baltimore in a hotel in Baltimore?
Come on, neither's his.
Right.
No, I'm all natural. I've never even done drugs in my entire life. My people don't believe me because they're
You've never even smoked pot?
No, nothing. Never even.
Wait, how
been drunk.
Diane now looks down on you.
No, I find it unusual.
What's wrong with him? What happened?
It's
what did your
unusual.
dad do? Is something wrong with your dad?
How can you consider yourself creative?
I don't. I'd consider myself a businessman.
Hey, folks, John Madden here, and Frank is not a liar. I mean, if anything, he is not. I mean, he will tell you the truth the way it is, and when you hear what he says, he says it, and you hear that, and then you know that is the truth. I mean, it's like those cigarette ads or the anti-cigarette. The truth. I mean, there's going to be a bunch of dead people laying around. I mean, that's all.
See, John Madden can take anything. See, the thing is, the beginning of his sentence and the end of the sentence is the same thing, but in the middle, he just goes crazy. But he wraps it up with a Band-Aid that I call the John Madden Band-Aid, and it's these words, and that's what that's all about. And he can save anything like that. He'll say, like,
Great football is about great football. And you have great football players playing great football. That's the best kind of football to play. You have regular players playing great football. That is just regular great football. And what you wanted was great football, and you have regular, and that's what that's all about. I mean, it's like doggy bogey. You put your right foot in, take your right foot out, you put your right foot in, shake it all about, you do the hokey pokey, and you turn yourself around. Boom! That's what it's all about.
then he gets that.
I just swallowed a bag of marbles.
Pachino fans? You guys Pachino fans?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
Sure.
Remember the movie Son of a Woman with Pachino, where he said, "Who?"
One of the greatest movies of all time.
Oh yeah, he said, "Who?" After everything, like a period at the end. This is like, I got a dog on my leg. Hooah! When I'm hungry, I eat broccoli. Hooah! Who doesn't mean anything? It's a nonsensical phrase. You might as well be able to go, na-na, nanny boo-boo. Because that's what Pachino does. He takes little kids' sayings, turns them into tough guy phrase no matter what the situation is. Someone comes up and says the mom's going to kick your ass, be like, you, sir, are a liar. Liar, liar, your pants are on fire! Nana, nanny freaking boo-boo.
See, what Frank did there was he told you he was going to do, and then he did it, and then boom, and it happened. What is going on here? Caliendo's not even sure who he is anymore, but he did know the show times, and that was good. Yeah, this guy's a whore. Caliendo comes in, all he does is talk about the DC Improv, and he thinks it's going to be great. Why is he working the name in? Elliot said he'd do the plug at the beginning. Now Caliendo is doing it again. Why is that guy yelling? I mean, it's all about being quiet, and that's what we have to do. You were having fun on Elliot in the morning, and Frank is pretending to be different people, and he's only done 2 people so far. But when he gets to more people, this gets to be more fun.
Now, what you should do is Rome interviewing Madden.
Oh, so have you heard the Rome?
The Rome
Love
is
it.
dead
It's
on.
my favorite.
Greatest impressions of the world. What are you thinking? Let Elliot give you the topic and what you're supposed to do. Quit cutting him off. It is his show. This is terrible, Frank. You are doing a bad job of giving the host the quality time that he deserves. Instead, you are whoring yourself out, talking too much. Let him go. Go ahead. What are we going to do? Now Elliot laughing at Frank and not with him. This is terrible. Ridiculous. Wait, now I pause for no reason. Great job, everybody. Craig over on the side, making sure to get a laugh on the microphone, so everybody knew that there was no dead air. Dead air is terrible. We do not want that. But Craig made sure while he snaps a picture. The 12th picture of the day. It's phenomenal. We just got a call from George in D.C. George, go ahead.
Yeah, Jim, thanks for the vine.
There you go.
We have found the weapons of mass destruction, but they're all invisible.
Great call. Wreck 'em. The president of the free world calling Elliot in the morning via the jungle, letting us know the weapons of mass destruction are out there, but you can't see them. Hilarious. That's great.
This is weird, man. I had no idea that, the end.
That's how I just think he should end sentences. The end, so you know that he's done. If you want to teach the nation, a penny saved is a penny earned.
A penny saved is it's 1 cent, or in Spanish, centavo, that you put in your pocket for a while because it's yours, you earned it, or the stock market. The end.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Is that the greatest?
Shame me once, twice, 3 times a lady. The end. There you go. That's what I meant to say. I just see him walking around the White House going, hey, Cheney, boo, gotcha. Where's Condoleezza? Boo, whoa, gotcha.
The only president I could ever see going around looking in the mirror,
boo, whoa, got myself. I did not expect that. I'm going to go call Jim Rome again.
Great idea. Calling me once again. Still don't know what the situation was that Elliot was setting up that Frank cut him off for. It was terrible. Elliot spitting out some coffee. Ridiculous. We got John Madden on the program. I think that's where he's going with it. John, what is your take on Brett Favre?
Brett Favre is the greatest player in the world. I mean, you could cut off both Brett Favre's arms and both his legs. He would still be the best torso in football. That's just how good Brett Favre is. I mean, he can throw a football 200 yards underwater. I can't even throw a football 1 yard underwater. I mean, that's a 200. That's 199 more yards underwater. I mean, and he can hit any target he wants. That's why you put Brett Favre in Afghanistan. Boom, he'd hit Osama bin Laden. But the Packers don't want to get rid of Brett Favre. I mean, these guys need Brett Favre. Because Brett Favre is the Brett Favre of Brett Favre's, and that's what that's all about.
I had no idea. There's so much craziness going on.
See what happens? He gets a couple more characters in there, and then it starts to switch and move around a little bit better.
I'm still confused. Was Jim Rome actually here, or was John Madden here? I don't know. I'm fine with gay marriages now. Looking for a segue. I'm fine with gay marriage as long as it's a gay man marrying a gay woman. Gay woman marrying a gay man.
See what he did there again was he took to help him out. He started to zig, and just when he think he's gonna zag, wow! He zigs again.
I love Ziggy. That's my favorite cartoon character. A lot of fun. He would hold up little signs, and you know what he was saying. Hysterical. Not as fun as the Transformers, though. Those guys were better. I like the Autobots. Optimus Prime was the leader of the Autobots. He could turn himself into a truck. That's why I think of the American people as the Autobots. Good people. And although at this point I cannot turn myself into a truck, I am your Optimus Prime. The end.
I mean, Caliendo was having trouble getting through his own stupid bit. I mean, he gets there and...
Why does he just pause? Pausing makes everything better and it's funnier. Wait, right now, I'm basically doing the Robin Williams theory of comedy where you don't actually need a joke. You just switch voices and hope people get them. You know what I mean? Because Robin Williams will do that, and he's got that thing where he'll go to a place a million times, make it seem like it's the first time he's ever been there. Walking like,
Oh my gosh, what an incredibly wonderful place. It's your bathroom, Mr. Williams. Well, come on. Somebody must have been here before. Somebody must have moved a mirror. I don't know. Come on, what's going on? And we're dancing. We're dancing. See, that's what he does when Robin Williams doesn't have a segue. He goes, we're dancing. We're dancing. You know, Madonna, where's the cornbread? Here it is. Okay, where's the ice cream? I don't know. Somebody forgot. Come on. Put a cherry on that thing. Oh, there's two. Whoa, come on.
It's the serious Robin Williams that's the most fun because when he's not trying to be funny and you start to laugh on accident. The Patch Adams-y kind of.
Well, it's wonderful to be here with you guys and being looked at like I'm schizophrenic, but that's okay. It's true. I'm actually growing a beard right now. That's how serious I am. It's wonderful. It's amazing. Come on, let's play with the bobbleheads. There's a turtle in here. I mean, sometimes you don't need a joke. You just need to say there's a turtle in the studio, and boom. I mean,
I cannot believe what I am seeing right now.
What?
Are you looking at? Okay, what is
Santa
it?
Claus, and to the left of it is like a
Oh, wasn't
cold
that from
miser
Rudolph?
kind of thing?
Wasn't that from
it's
Ice
the
Age?
Abominable Snowman.
Oh,
The
or the
Abominable
Abominable
Rudolph.
Snowman.
Yeah,
Oh, I love those guys. I don't know who their names apparently. I was thinking it was. I have a whole. What was that? What did you say?
All right.
Wow, somebody realized how crazy I am. You guys, cartoon fans?
Yeah, off and on. This one is a biggie.
Oh yeah,
He had a full erection during Transformer talk, just so you know.
Yeah, I like that. That was
Full.
Not a problem, man. Look out for Starscream. That guy is evil. Whoa. That is awesome, man. Can we change Hail to the Chief to this song? Get some of... I'm turning myself into a car right now. Ground Force 1. Hey, Bumblebee, look out. Megatron is after you. Somehow he's turning himself into a gun that's smaller. That'll fit in your hand when he's a giant robot. That does not make sense at all. Rumsfeld just turned himself into a... Let's see what a Rumsfeld turned himself into.
You know how much better the music makes it? I didn't realize that how much, you know, on the NFL.
Man, I'm starting to get pumped up. Where's the Gemini twins? These are the G.I. Joe guys that showed up in an episode. No, actually, it was Cobra Commander showed up in that episode.
I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to lose breath by breathing out so heavy. Maybe that's what happens to him.
Yes. Don't breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. That's a Bush song, man. Whoa. That's me, the real American hero. I'm trying to think of that golden-headed guy. What was his name?
Ken?
Destro.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Rackham. Great job. Coming up with the Destro reference out of nowhere, the Chubb showing. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. So, one of my favorite things of all time was actually the Super Friends, because they had the greatest announcer of all time. Do you remember that? The guy who come on it? Don't play it yet. Hold on.
Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice, Aquaman prepares a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because he can't do crap. Using his telepathic powers, Aquaman summons a can of sardines.
I wish I had that guy in my life, because if a little eel thing didn't work like that one didn't there, that guy could come and go,
Meanwhile, somewhere in another joke, John Madden's still talking. And there were little people there, and they were making toys, and this is where those little figures come in, and they were putting one foot in front of the other, and Meisterburger had a yo-yo, and he said no toys, and the Winter Warlock was there, and he could freeze you with a look, and that's why they call it Christmas. Meanwhile, back in the joke we were talking about,
that guy wasn't even the original voice of the Super Friends. You go back to the old ones with Wendy Marvin and the Wonder Dog, not the ones with Zanjana Gleek, the little blue monkey. They went,
here's a guy who's got a Gleek impression.
but you go back to the old ones.
He just lost Diane.
Am I going too fast? the part where I went, hello!
It hasn't made sense since then! He's been nuts! Who is this Steve Madden
No, it's John Madden. Steve Madden has shoes, and I just have feet.
Dude, working in a Steve Madden reference. Phenomenal. But the original voice of the Super Friends was actually Ted Knight, the guy from Caddyshack. You laugh your ass off when you hear the old ones. You hear, meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice. Just once I hear him go, Wonder Woman, hand me Billy Baroo. Oh, Billy, Billy, Billy. Oh, Billy, 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 Billy. Don't fail me now, Billy. Would you like a fresco?
All right, we got to take a break, but will you take us out, Mr. Rome?
So far, the show has been great. Great job. Jay Mohr will be in the second hour. Be phenomenal. Doing some Christopher Walken impressions. That'd be great. You're listening to Elliot in the Morning. We'll be back right after this.
That is some great music. Unfortunately, I'm on Monday Night Football now, but Frank is on Fox NFL Sunday, which is actually so.
Let's fix this. Still keep playing the music, and Frank will do what he should have done, which is the Terry Bradshaw impression.
That was not funny, Frank. Not funny, not funny, not funny. And that music is very good, but Frank is not funny. Hey, somebody get me some squirrel. I'm hungry.
Yeah. Have you seen the Fox NFL bits?
Yeah, sure.
I played all four of those guys: Terry, Howie, JB, and Jimmy. Jimmy Johnson. And I played JB, which I had to be a black man for it, which we had to ask all kinds of people because of the Rush Limbaugh stuff. And
Are you serious?
Yeah, oh yeah. We asked JB. JB was totally cool with
JB's great.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's from here.
Yeah.
He listens.
He's awesome. JB was the first one to go, oh yeah, you got to do it. So the sketch was basically I'm I usually get through 2 minutes to do these bits, but for some reason Fox has only given me 30 seconds. I don't know. Poor Joe Namath a couple of drinks and look what happens. And then that was when Namath was, that whole thing with ESPN and stuff. So I make my picks and I throw it back to the guys, and it's actually me as Terry Bradshaw. And I'm like, that was not funny, Frank. Not funny, not funny, not funny. That was the not funniest segment Frank has ever done. Frank, not funny. Then it goes to Howie. He goes, he wasn't trying to be funny. It was just his picks. And then as JB, I'm like, personally, I didn't think it was that bad. And then Jimmy Johnson, I thought it was great, but how's my hair? And I'm spraying with some hairspray. Then it cuts to me as back as Howie, and then I got a level on my head. And then cuts back to Terry Bradshaw. He's like getting his head power buffed. And then we throw it to Jillian Barber, who cut something for us, and she's like, guys, I don't know what it is, but you're looking better than ever. And as Terry, I'm like, hi, Jillian. If you can pull it up on my website, madtvguy.com is an easy way to get there.
Ooh, and a nice plug.
Don't worry, Elliot. Frank throws it in there.
Dude knows what he's making a plug and calls himself out on it, so Elliot likes it more. Hilarious.
I love that.
Love the fact that you guys are probably the only radio guys on earth who actually let me pause for this long. If you take a look, it's a really cool. Just the picture there is just an amazing thing. Me as all four guys.
That's hysterical.
Oh, it's unbelievable. The makeup was unbelievable.
I still can't believe they had the fit with not the fit, but there was the whole thing about JB.
Well, there was the Rush Limbaugh thing, man. I'd actually come on a couple weeks before, or like probably a month before, 2 months before, and I did a whole Rush Limbaugh sketch where I came on. It was from the Trent Lott Rehab Center, and I was in a hospital room in a hospital gown, and the guy who's working with me, Scott Long, this week.
There's guys making another plug. At the DC Improv. Didn't even say that.
Dude, they knew it. Let it go on. Phenomenal. Really Chris Farley impression. I'm going to pause for no reason. And I'm back. Great pause. We did that. Before I get to the Russ sketch.
Here's a guy who's really scattered. I know.
This guy's getting weird, man. He's all over the place. The end.
The first Rome sketch I did, which is the one that got all the guys on my side, Terry and those guys, that I'm interviewing a guy playing Al Davis, who's the owner of the Oakland Raiders.
Sure.
Played by a 103-year-old man who falls asleep during one of Jim Rome's pauses. He keeps saying, "We have a commitment to egg salad." It's a commitment to excellence. Now wake up. Pause for no reason. Great pause. So then the next week I did this Rush Limbaugh sketch, which I came on from the Tretlont Rehab Center in the hospital gown and everything, pills all around me. Like, "Greetings, my friends. And when I say my friends, I mean you guys. My OxyContin pills." And then I shoveled them into my mouth. It's kind of a Farley thing. So Rush actually talked about it too. He came on the next week and was like, when he came back, he's like, "I saw the bits, the comedy out there. What's the guy's name, Mr. Snurley? The guy, the little guy at the Fox show. Whatever, that guy, that's a funny bit. Funny. I thought it was funny." So he liked the bit, which was cool, which made me happy. You know,
that made you happy.
Yeah, it does. It does.
You know, he's my sunshine, my only sunshine. He makes me happy when skies are gray. You know, don't take the sunshine away.
Listen, this guy's getting all those words wrong. It's itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain, and Peter Parker came out. That's wrong. Sorry.
Can I borrow this paper? I gotta do a bit, as opposed to the rest of this stuff.
Oh, good. Now you'll start.
Yeah, there. This is the Jim Rome section. Right? Just got a huge fax. Rustling the facts on the microphone so you know I got it. Phenomenal. There is nothing on the facts. What's going on? This is terrible. Wait, being told the fax is on the other side. There it is. Dear Jim, this is the greatest show you've ever done. Possibly the best show ever done in the world. Elliot in the morning, phenomenal day. Doing a great job. Barry Bonds wishes he was as good as you. Signed, Jim Rome. Just fax myself. It's phenomenal. Why is it that the word, and it's the word phenomenal that everybody loves. I'm sorry about that. Phenomenal. And it's so funny because I only do that bit because there's so many people in the crowd that don't get it. So I only do it for like a couple of minutes because if I do it any longer, like mostly it's women who just get mad at me. They're like, "Just do something else. The Bush is better. Just do some more Robin Williams."
Okay, here we go. How about some Sean Connery? Why not? Do more Al Pacino. How about De Niro? You want to hear that?
You know, so I only get to do it for a little bit, but you know, the guys who get it in the show are wetting themselves. Hilarious. Seeing guys sitting in puddles in a Frank Caliendo show, phenomenal. Now, what I wanted to,
Meanwhile, back in the bit Frank started a while ago, you know, and I just noticed there's Ron Jeremy, and he's pointing at me. I mean, that is great. I mean, he's got the greatest mustache in the world, and that's on his back. Boom.
Caliendo. Also a hairy man. Shouldn't be making those jokes.
Well, come on, Robin time, and we know what that is. Where are we going with that, man? Meanwhile, back in the joke Frank started a while ago,
I'm getting ready for a bit here. I don't remember.
You don't know where
Here's
you're...
Why, this is getting a little bit nuts, Mr. Caliendo. Please get to your bit. Please, or I will start singing a song and get loud.
That's one of my favorite Adam Sandler things.
I'm going to yell now. Hey, at least it's not the Norm MacDonald there. Who needs a punchline when you have the word crack whore? You got that crack whore joke there? That's pretty good, right, man? You get the whole crack whore thing? That's what you know. Hey there, yeah, there's Elliot over there. You know, I keep saying Elliot. That's the only person in the room whose name Frank remembers. You know, the big Elliot side, you know? You should have a big your name side over here. And your name over there. And, yeah, there you go, there. Yeah, the cartoon guy back there. Yeah. Meanwhile...
So I was watching Scooby-Doo, and my favorite thing on Scooby-Doo is the guest stars, because there was a cultural icon, comedian, somebody that represented America on there. Shaggy and Scooby come walking and be like, zoinks, like, hey, Scoob. Like it's the Harlem Globetrotters. Like it's the guys who do the fancy basketball tricks. Ruby Roo. What I wish they would do is update that, put the cultural icons and comedians of today on, just because I want to see the Chris Rock episode. See what they'd have to say. You know, Shaggy and Scooby come walking in. Zoinks, like, hey, Scoob. Like it's Chris Rock. Funny they put a black man on Scooby-Doo who's not a dang globetrotter. And forget about Scooby Stack. That dog's doing Scooby crack. Zoinks, like, hey, Scoob. Like, he's right. Like, what are you going to do about it? Ruby recovery. Today, Shaggy and Scooby meet up with President Bush.
You mean to tell me there's a dog that can talk? I believe it. Send that dog over to Iraqistan and kick Saddam bin Laden's ass.
Meanwhile,
I was watching the credits to Scooby-Doo the other day, because they have that kind of time. And the voice of Scooby is done by Don Messick. You guys know who did the voice of Shaggy? He knows.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Shaggy? Casey.
Casey Kasem.
Sure.
He was also the voice of Robin in Batman and Robin on the Super Friends.
Was he really?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, did not know.
No, you could tell, because Batman and Robin come in the crime scene. Batman's like, who could have done this? There's Robin. Look, Batman, there's a letter from the Riddler. And he writes, Dear Batman and Robin, it's been a long time since I last saw either one of you. But while I was in prison, I came up with the most diabolical plot of all time. A plot to take over Gotham City and the rest of the world. But I needed a partner. Batman, because I'm the Riddler, I can't tell you who that partner is. But the answer lies in a song from 1974.
some people call him the Space Cowboy, some call him the Gangster of Love. Pat used to call him Maurice.
Holy midnight tokers, Batman, it's the Joker. It's a long way to go for Steve Milligan joke.
But here's a guy who doesn't.
I really love your pizza, wanna shake your knees. Lubba-dubba-dubba-dubba-you.
What is going on here? It's ridiculous. Schizo Caliendo. Gonna be great. Dumb.
Some people call me the Space Cowboy. Some call me the prankster of doves. Maurice. Speak the punctuation of love. People talk about me, baby. Autobots and whatnot. Hey, hail to the chief, I'm great. I love you. You are my Autobot.
All right, hold on.
Autobot with Autobot. That's the same word.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey, say hi to Frank or whoever he wants to be right now.
Frank, you're a god.
Thank you. You are
Actually,
a disciple.
what's your name?
My name's Jeff.
And where you call me from, Jeff?
Right now, I'm in Manassas.
Oh, Jeff from Manassas.
Jeff from Manassas, yeah.
I love Manassas. It's got ashes in it.
A Walken impression.
Do I do one? Yeah, I could do it. I don't do it that much because...
Why is Walken like the most done person?
Well, Jay Mohr started on SNL.
Right.
And then, it's one of those that... one of the reasons I don't really do it in my act is because Jay is so known for it.
Sure.
It's hard to, do that. So, but I usually do... We'll do... You've had Jay in before, right?
Many times.
I usually will do...
Almost too much.
Yeah. What's that, 2 minutes?
Jay...
No, Jay's great. Jay's
awesome.
Jay has helped me out so much; it's unbelievable. That's why Frank is now kissing his ass. But I usually do. We'll do Christopher Walken doing Jay Mohr's act.
Men love Sports Center. They watch it 4 or 5 times.
It's great.
Women, how you get ready for bed? You don't have to get ready for bed.
Just go to bed.
There you go. More sports.
Show was on for 5 minutes. Screw everybody. Don't care. I call my man. I have the same manager as him, and I'm like, just let know, Jay. I'm doing referencing him every other day now because it seems to be working really well with every DJ in the country, whether they love him or not. But he's
No, Jay's awesome
and a great guest.
Yeah, no, he really is.
Phenomenal guest. Why do you think I have him on my show? Great.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hello?
Hey, say hi to Frank.
Hey, Frank, you're funny as anything, bud.
Thanks, buddy. You are as correct as anything.
You're cracking me up on the way to work. I'm just
Phenomenal. Great job cracking up. Do not crash your car. We are not responsible for it.
Do you ever do his show? You ever do Rome's?
Not yet. I've tried to.
I can't believe you haven't done his show yet.
I think the problem is that they worried that some of the clones won't find it that funny. But the clones, they come out to my shows.
Of course they do.
In huge numbers. Like that's been the biggest news.
I'm surprised he doesn't have you do a tour stop with him.
I want to do a tour stop. Get some Frank CDs.
You could sit in and do.
You could do his show.
Do all 3 hours and nobody would ever know.
Great.
Who needs Skip Bayless?
T-Rod, you are out of a job.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, Elliot. Hey, class.
Hey, who's this?
This is Janelle. I called you a while ago about my cousin when you guys were talking about places getting hurt. Remember that?
Yeah, we remember that. Go ahead. Yeah, tell us about that.
I am calling. I know my husband is listening to this, and he's cracking up right now, but I got to get you to do John Madden interviewing Bush one more time, because that is just the most funniest thing in the world to me.
Yeah, and doing the same bit a second time is a great idea. So,
yes, Mr. Madden. Let me ask you this. Are we actually... cool.
Yeah, we're the new Beavis and Butthead is what we are.
Fire!
That's cool. He's an ass.
Ass.
Oh, my God.
Ass, that's hilarious. That's hilarious-tical. Hilarical.
Thank you so much. That is so good.
I hope your husband got it that time.
Because the third time on the bit, it gets a bit old. Older. Really old. That's terrible. This is a great bit. Bring it back over and over. That's why Rome probably won't have me do the show. Because the guests that we would have on the Jim Rome show then, in the jungle today, President Bush. Second hour, Jay Mohr again. Probably nobody at home getting the Jay Mohr reference as much as us in the studio, but we're loving it. Great. Later on the show, Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, God.
Wait a second. Jeff is actually here right now.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. I had no idea I was going to be here. This is very, very good. I have to go. I can't stay. I have to go. I have to save the world. I have to save the world from an advanced civilization of aliens by using a Macintosh computer.
He does the same thing in everything. He commits to something 100%, then does a complete 180. That's a lot of math. Yes, it is. But that's what he does. He'll commit to something and do a complete 180 and be like, I love hot dogs. I do love hot dogs with mustard and ketchup and relish, everything on them. It's very, very good. With wiener wings, you ever had that? Or something, a foot-long hot dog, very, very good. Onions, chili dogs are very, very... Wait a second. I'm a vegetarian. I need meat. I don't eat meat. I don't know what's going on here. I don't have an end of this bit. This is terrible. I don't have an end. I need an end of this bit. I need to get out of here. Elliot's not saving me. Elliot's not saving me. Wait a second. Yes, I do. Say the end, man. It gets you out of everything.
And that's what that's all about. What the hell?
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey. When is this guy doing the show?
Oh, you should plug the show.
ahead.
Oh, it's been a while since I heard myself.
I'm on 495 here coming home from work. I work nights. And I turned in like 5 minutes after you guys are on. And I'm just dying laughing here.
All right, so it's the improv Thursday. Well, you got all the time.
Thursday is 8:30. Saturday, Friday.
Let's do Friday.
Guy doesn't even know what days it are. And then you got to go Thursday at 8 o'clock and do it in the voice. It works better.
Then do Friday 8 and 10:30, Saturday 8 and 10:30, and Sunday at 8 o'clock. DCimprov.com is where you can get some tickets.
Awesome.
296-7008. That's what I thought it was, but I did not want to give out the wrong number and have the wrong number getting called. 202-296-7008. Elliot, check on me on the paper below. I'm making sure that it is correct.
And it was correct, because if it wasn't correct, I mean, I got to believe that the way the FCC is nowadays, that there's a delay and that number would not have gotten out.
I would have gotten out, but it might have been my private line. I had my own private line. That was great.
I don't mean to go off on tangents. It just happens.
See, here's the act right here. It's a big circle in the middle. What he did was he went off on a tangent over there. You know what a tangent is?
Yeah, I love tangerines. They're my favorite fruit. I like melons. I did. Big, juicy melons. I love this show. Phenomenal. This is great. Bill Clinton taking over for the Jim Rome show via Elliot in the Morning. If you're going to call, have a take and don't suck. Are you there, caller? Hello? Are you there?
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Yeah, I'm calling from Richmond. A friend of mine rear-ended somebody.
Go ahead.
A friend of mine just rear-ended somebody, and I called to see if he was all right. So he wasn't paying attention. He was listening to the show.
I've rear-ended a lot of people. And I know that's not good. How do we find out if he's listening? I don't know. Do you have his number? Because you called us to see if we knew if he was listening to the show. I don't get it.
What were we supposed to do?
Yes, he's okay.
And he was listening to the show.
Of course he was.
Yeah, he called in. The ambulance called us. They let us know. Crack whore. Save that there, man. I gotta tell you, I met Norm at the Fox Upfronts last year, which is where they do all the advertising because he had a show on Fox.
Upfronts. Oh, is that like where they announced all the? Okay.
And he was like, I go up to him, I go, I really liked your stuff, and he goes, yeah. What are you, a writer there? I'm like, no, I'm on Mad TV. Oh, that's a sketch show, isn't it? There, man. I used to be at a sketch show, Saturday Night Live. You ever hear that? Like, yeah, I've heard of that show. Yeah, I'm not on it anymore. I got fired from that show. Then I wasn't on the TV for a while. Then I was on the TV again. Then I was off the TV, and now I'm on the TV again. Yeah, Norm. And I have the same lawyer as him. So we
here's a guy, Caliendo, who apparently has agents and everything related to bigger people than him.
So I do this impression of you, and our lawyer's been telling him about the impression I do for 3 years. So I go up to him, I do this impression. And Jared, our lawyer, has told you about it. Yeah, do it for me. I go, crack whore, that's pretty funny there, He goes, oh, God, you sound like me there, man. I'm like, I know, that's kind of one of the impressions. Yeah, but I thought you'd be like a cartoon version. I'm like, I'm kind of already there, isn't it? And so then he calls our lawyer over. He's like, Jared, you got to see this guy do this impression of me, man. And Jared's like, yeah, I've told you about him for 3 years. Yeah, but he's doing it right now. One of the greatest run-ins with a celebrity I have ever had.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
Going to another break here. Elliot giving the cue to start the music up. Some great music, not as good as the Autobots music from before. If you're in your car, do not hit someone. Please, that's a bad idea. If you hit someone, don't be one of the people looking and rubbernecking, doing cheesy comedian bits, and the music's getting louder. We'll be back after this.
Hail, hail, hail. Hail is scary. Thunderstorms are better. Hail to me. Usually it fades out by now. There it is. Ron Jeremy is pointing at me over there. There's abominable snowman in front of me. There's bobbleheads, batteries. It says on the side. I think that's Jesus over there. Chuck E. Cheese. This is way too long. I can't believe it's still going on. America West, a big jet little thing. There's a camera over there. Now, why is it come?
phenomenal. Finally finding a joke in that whole song, knowing to fade it out and getting out of the bit. It's great. Who knew when Elliot told him to put the Hail to the Chief music on that Frank would try and improv terribly for the first 10 seconds of that song?
Yeah, and when he says 10 seconds, that actually means about 30.
Great time reference. I know, that's the funny thing about, like, certain people, I can just keep doing that for.
Yes, you can.
And it'll just be a giggle fest and a laugh
That's me.
fest. And it's like,
You can just come over to the house and just do Rome all day.
great. I'm going to take over for Tony the Tiger. Those Frosted Flakes are great. Rack 'em.
This guy is weird. I don't know where he's going with some of these bits. He starts to scare me.
It's just Pachino chewing gum. I didn't have anything.
Try the crack whore reference again.
Right now, I'm just trying to think of what's the next thing I should do for you guys, and I'm just.
Meanwhile,
Just having fun here. Just sitting, chilling like a villain. Ellie in the morning. This is so much fun.
Clinton is great.
see, that's when it pops in. And we know.
No, what I wanted to say about Bill Clinton was that he can lie about anything. That was the best thing about Bill Clinton. He could lie about anything, and people would listen to it and keep listening. He could sit in front of you guys right now and say, I am not here. You do not see or hear me. I don't know what it is you're looking at or listening to, but it is not me. What is here? Is here just there without a T? If it is, I'm here. With a T. Somebody say T-Raj.
No, I didn't say that. But if you're looking for a segue, that might be the way to go, but I don't think it was.
Listen, I've got a license to thrill, and I'll use it. Women love that voice, Sean Connery. You can meet a woman anywhere. Do you like Sean Connery?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can hear you percolating already. So, Sean Connery, guys are like, why couldn't he just do Madden and Rome the whole time? Dude, he sucks. You can meet a woman anywhere, bar, tavern, zoo, pretty much anywhere they serve alcohol. You could be at the petting zoo, be like, nice goat. Even the female animal's like, oh my gosh, moo. Got the James Bond thing working for him, like, goes in the bar, like, the name's Bond, James Bond. Women like, oh yes it is. I'd like to bond with you, Mr. Connery. Quick impression, Sean Connery is Austin Powers. Does my ass make you horny, baby? That's it. Dude thought he was going to go to the next bit, still cycling through his mind to figure out what he wanted to talk about next, trying to find a great bit, but it is not coming through.
And when you want a great bit and you don't have it, what you do is you Robin Williams it again. You switch the voices. I know. We're having fun.
Frank Caliendo, fake tour stop at the DC Improv. See, I'm so stuck on Rome right now. There's so many other things I could do, but I'm just stuck because you guys... like the fact that you're laughing this much, I'm having so much fun with the Rome. It's like the fake tour stop at the DC Improv, not as great as the last tour stop I did, which was in Detroit 5 years ago. Still getting calls about that one. How great is it when he does that stuff? Yeah. My other thing is, like, no more faxes about Kobe Bryant, people. I'm tired about the Kobe Bryant faxes. Dear Jim, what is up with Kobe? Close. For some reason, I read everything that comes in. Come on. Please do not confuse me with the Kobe Bryant faxes. It's ridiculous. Great job, everybody. Stay quiet.
I thought you guys were good at it at the beginning, but now we are tempting fate. I mean, we are at the point where we're not sure if we're going to be on the air any longer, but that is great. Caliendo does that to shows.
How many people are at home right now, and this isn't a bit, but how many people do you think are at home right now going, how many people are in the studio today? Did they get a choir of impressionists to come in there and they're all in a big circle? That's almost Gaffigan-like, isn't it?
Yes. Very much so.
I thought I could get Gaffigan-like. I could do the Brian Regan.
Hi guys, how's it going there? You guys doing good today? Yeah, call it DC Improv. Don't ask for your Brian Regan tickets. If you ask for the Brian Regan tickets, he's not there this week. Frank Caliendo's there. I just got the wrong guy in the show. Gotta get that. Because that's when most people do is like the big, gonna go over there now. Gonna go the left side of the stage. I'm on the left side of the stage. Who's over there? The donut lady. On Krypton, the big red one was the sun. That's what it was. Now it's just having fun just here in DC this week. That's the laid back. Yeah, just
the bobbing head.
Just bobbing my head, having some fun here in the radio. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in with you guys. Had some fun over here. Yeah. Last time I was at the. I'm just gonna say it again.
Here's a guy who realized he's plugging the club too much. And when you're plugging the club too much, boom. I mean, that is
I think John Madden just swallowed me.
John Madden's throat. I feel like Pinocchio. I had no idea that was like Pinocchio. My nose is growing. I didn't even tell a lie. What's going on here? What's going on, donut lady?
I once called in when Regan was in studio somewhere, and I called in, and we did Regan versus Regan, and I'm like, you're not the real Brian Regan, I'm the real Brian Regan. What are you doing? Got a cup of dirt over there? Got a cup of dirt? Then I did, I broke it, and I was like doing Al Pacino with the cup of dirt bit that he does.
Right.
For Brian Regan, and Brian said, Brian was way funnier than anything I could have done. Brian just goes,
I had no idea my material was so easy. Got to start working on some other bits there. It's a good one.
Hi, Elliot in the morning. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Yeah, if you're going to talk on the phone, have it near your ear.
Well, damn, I sat here for 20 minutes coming up the road missing my smoke time because I couldn't talk to you.
well, do you want to wait another 10 minutes? Be nicer.
I'll tell you what the worst part was. I couldn't hear what you were saying because on hold the music isn't very loud.
Oh, okay. I was doing what I was saying was I was doing President Bush talking to John Madden.
Comedy's not really funny if you can't hear it. And
wow,
John Madden.
And that's true. If you can't hear the comedy, you don't know what's going on.
See, so I was like really frustrated, and plus it cut into my smoke time. And
yeah, see, you can see where that.
Yeah, and you need that life to be shorter. So I take a couple more puffs.
Frustrating, that's all. But I'm at work now, so what's up, dude?
Great intro.
I was in hysterics. All I did was pick the phone up to call to see who you were.
Phenomenal. Frank Caliendo at the DC Improv this week. Do not talk over me. Back to you, Chimney.
Are you trying to say that I'm loud?
No, not loud at all. You are just a chimney.
All right, honey.
Actually, I am loud. Sorry.
All right, very good.
We never would have noticed.
Here, very awkward segue, but I just got to give you a little setup.
Welcome to my life.
There's a friend of ours. His name is Chris Warner. He's a mountain climber. He's climbed Everest. We just talked to him. What was it on Monday?
Yes.
He had just climbed some I forget the name of it, C2 or something like that. Anyway, just bear with me here.
CB4.
Please. Hey, Chris Warner, you there? Over.
I am, Elliot in class. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. Where are you calling me from? Are you still in Kathmandu?
No, I'm in base camp still, but hey, I got the wildest thing that happened to me the other day. I was cleaning out my backpack, and in the bottom of it were all these stones. So when I was climbing that couloir, there was all these rocks raining down, and they would explode, and they would kind of hide behind my backpack, and then they would a bunch of them fell into my pack. And as I was cleaning them out, one of the things I found was not a stone, but a piece of a human skull.
Oh, God.
Hair.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. It was great. Elliot beating me to it.
Yeah, and if you find a human skull, you want it to be alive and inside a person. But if it's a human skull and it's like a fossil that's not that old, it's not a fossil. What was I thinking?
It does look a little bit like a fossil.
So do I.
The guy got hit so hard in the head with a rock, his hair got shoved right into the skull.
Jesus Christ!
And Chris Warner's going, Jesus, they got John Madden in there. And Jim Rome.
Phenomenal.
So now wait, so did the human skull you would have gotten during your last climb?
Yeah, it somehow ended up, I tell you, Elliot, there's like 15 pebbles, right? the biggest one maybe the size of a quarter, and then this one piece of skull. It just ended up somehow in my backpack.
Yes, this is Jeff Goldblum here. Listen, what island are you
Somebody
on?
kicked the poor guy's skull when it
A
exploded
skull.
in midair.
Yes. Are there
Anyway,
any
I'm actually,
bones?
do you think we should bury it?
Oh, damn it! The satellite phone cut out.
There's your answer.
I thought maybe he fell. Would have been bad. That would have been bad. Very, very bad. Wait a second. Maybe what happened was there are a bunch of headhunters that are going to take his skull. Maybe that's what's happening. Wait a second. No. Oh, I guess just the satellite phone went out.
Hi, Elliot. In the morning.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. What's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. Hey, your man is hilarious, right?
Yes, that's Mr. Frank Caliendo.
Get him to do the bit with the wrestlers he did a long time ago when The Rock was on Mad TV.
That wasn't me. What do you do? What do you do?
That's not me.
At least he watches the show.
Have him do that.
But not very closely.
Right.
Have him do that bit where he says live from New York.
Exactly. Do that weekend update bit that you always do.
Yeah. Frank Caliendo, not Tina Fey. Jeez. I know he's probably talking about Will Sasso. People always get Will Sasso and me confused because we're fat. But Will's like 6'4".
Right.
I'm 4'6". So.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Elliot, this dude is hilarious. I think I'm the only woman listening that actually gets the Romy part because I listen to
Oh, not
Rome.
true.
No, Diane's on it too.
A lot of closet Rome fans.
It's phenomenal.
That's so true. Now, here's the thing I have to stress, because I always get myself in this problem where there are like more guys, like a lot more guys than women that come out because they think I'm going to do Jim Rome the whole time. I'll do it some, but it's peppered in there as opposed to being like what the whole bit is. Because guys are like, I'm going to bring my buddies down. Bring your girlfriends too. It's not like something you can't.
Yeah, so
do.
it's not all Jim Rome and John Madden.
No. It's actually gotten a lot less because what I've started to do is started to cater to everybody more, because I was like this huge guy comic, and I've just brought it down to guy comic, just from guy. guy.
You've had to tone down Rome. Rome actually takes much longer pauses. It's almost, it is annoying, actually.
This is an FM station. Longer pauses are looked down as terrible. There, it's saving time.
Phenomenal. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. That was the best call of the day so far.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi,
Better than Chimney?
And she knew who you were.
Hey, who's this?
Hi, I'm calling to find out if you have a CD out.
Yeah, there's 2 CDs that I have out. Some of they're in stores, but you can get them. Can I say the website again?
Oh, yeah, please.
This guy's worried about plugging himself too much.
When is that a possibility? You can go to frankcaliendo.com or madtvguy.com or maddenguy.com.
Here's a guy who bought like 30 different names so he can say them all on the radio. It seems like he's only saying it once.
And then I'll have them at the shows, too. They're actually cheaper at the shows. I now do them for, especially Thursday and Friday, I do them 1 for $15, but 2 for $20. So
Ooh.
the second one's only $5.
Ooh.
If you don't buy the second one, you are an idiot. $5. It's phenomenal.
And what would I call to get those tickets?
202-296-7008.
202. Folks, this is my real voice. And I just want to be serious here for a second because we want to have a great show. You can go to dcimprov.com or you can call 202. I'll let you get a pencil or a pen. 296-7008. That's the improv. That's the DC Improv.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
What's going on, class? Elliot, how you doing? Frank,
Good.
how you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right.
How you doing, Romy?
I'm doing great. Didn't hear that. Caliendo was too busy saying hello.
Hey, Frank, I got to catch your show out in San Jose on the 17th. I'm going to go see you again and take my wife on the 22nd, but can you please do some Seinfeld stuff for me, brother?
What do you want me to do? What are you talking about? At least he got it right that I do Seinfeld. What's he doing? Kramer, help me. Hey, Jerry, I thought I should have done that a long time ago when he couldn't find a bit to do. He was trying to think of one. He didn't do it. He should have done us. Why didn't he do us?
Well, he just let the cat right out of the bag. Who could have helped him? Why couldn't his neurotransmitters have fired and him figured out what to do? Newman.
Hello, Jerry.
That's good.
Hello, Newman.
I seem to have lost a set of Jerry Garcia Grateful Dead commemorative stamps.
Newman's doing the wrong bit. He's doing the bit from the CD. Why is he doing that? Well, this jackass Caliendo's probably getting people to buy the CD, and he once again let that cat right out of the bag.
Frank, you are the man, dude. Thank you very
You
much.
are the man as well. Phenomenal phone call. Rack 'em.
Good day.
Great call.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hi.
Hey, who's this?
This is Deb.
Hey.
I saw Kelly at Gables in West Virginia performing, and he was awesome.
All right, another person who hasn't seen me.
Never been there.
No,
But it makes a lot of sense. West Virginia? Hello. Hakuna Matata.
That's funny.
I just like looking at your face going, it's not me.
The awesome part, probably right, but what else haven't I done? I didn't cure polio.
Nice pull.
I was looking for something that wasn't too, like something, you don't want to say certain diseases and stuff because you get, like, make people sad, but polio, pretty much everybody's done with polio. You're going to pull a disease out of the bag, get something that's done about World War II. Mumps, also good. Haven't seen a case of that since the Brady Bunch. Marcia, hilarious. Jan, get it through your dome. You are never going to be as good as Marcia. You're just not as pretty. Any more 70s or 80s sitcoms we should do with Jim Rome? Arnold, I don't know what you're talking about, but get your fish, Abraham, and get out of that house. The old white guy is going to kill you.
God, Abraham.
Great reference. Not forgetting that his best friend's name was Dudley.
Flounder's got to have an erection right now.
You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have, guess what? The facts of life, yes. Natalie. A little bit overweight. Blair. What are you thinking? You're not pretty enough to be like that. Tootie. Huge. Great rack. Racker. Rack. Joe. Come on. Talking about closets. Clean yours. Getting myself out of that joke. Realizing I might go a little bit too far. Coming back. Wrapping it around.
The end. This is George Bush, and you're on Elliot in the morning. You got any more phone calls, Elliot?
We'll take one more, and then I got to get you out of here.
Okay.
Hi, Elliot in the morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Who's this?
This is John.
Hey, John. Say hi to Frank.
Hey, homie. It's phenomenal.
Here it is. It was going to be the George Bush show, but apparently it did not work out that way.
How about doing something like Fred hitting on Betty? If you could do a Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, who's going to do Betty?
Who's going to do
You want to do Betty?
Betty? How'd you like to go back to my cave? Hey, Fred, are you hitting on my wife? Barney! Those are my fruity pebbles! No, it's Betty.
What does that even mean?
None of this makes sense anymore.
All right, very good. Frank Caliendo is at the DC Improv Thursday, Friday, two shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday, 1 show on Sunday. 202-296-7008 or DCimprov.com for tickets. Anytime you're in town, dude, please come by.
Love to.
But next time, stay for longer than an hour and a half, please.
Just remember, I am the keymaster, you the gatekeeper. See, the 80s references, it's always the best. It's like there's a time machine. You mean to tell me you built a time machine out of this radio station? Doc, this is heavy.
Is there something wrong with the Earth's gravitational pull?
No, Doc. But we gotta go back to the future.
Here's a guy who's got a built-in kazoo. So thank you very much. We all had a lot of fun. Yeah, Elliot, it was a great time. Yeah, the crack whores at the station. That was a lot of fun. I can't believe it pulled off the Chris Rock impression.
It was very, very good. Very, very fun. I liked it. There were lots of ladies. I enjoyed myself, too. We all had some fun.
Yes, I grew that beard. We enjoyed ourselves for a while. And listen, it was a lot of fun. We were all here. We're getting slower and slower.
Once again, showing Frank how to get out of his bit, helping him out. DC Improv. DCimprov.com. 202-296-7008. Give him a phone call. Show's going to sell out. Huge tour stop. Not as big as the tour stop in Egypt years ago. Cleopatra making a grand entrance. That's all. Back to the Elliot Show. Elliot in the morning. You have a great time. Out.
There you go, Frank Caliendo. Frank, thank you so much for coming in. Take a break. It's Elliot in the morning.